A woman is fighting for her life right now after she was hit by a car this morning while pushing a child in a stroller. She was walking in the Bear Villages subdivision near Katy, and the car didn't stop until it crashed into a home. Matt Doherty there live tonight. Matt, what about the baby?
Well, the baby is expected to be okay. The woman, however, is struggling to live right now. You can see that house behind me. You can see that stroller propped against the garage. Just shows how dangerous this situation was earlier today. This afternoon, a West Houston man is collecting the rubble from his house, trying to pick things up before his wife gets back. He's grateful she wasn't home.
I've sent her a text message with a picture from here, and again, I told her I'm certainly glad she's still in Mexico with the kids.
This morning, a man crashed his car into the front of James Taylor's house. It looks bad, but it's what you can't see that makes this story so much worse.
Hit a woman pushing a stroller coming from the park beside my house, and then proceeded to run into my house. And you can see the car is about halfway inside my house right now.
The woman is in critical condition. She was hit so hard, one of her tennis shoes was found on top of Taylor's house. But somehow, incredibly,
the child, from what I was told, is not really injured seriously.
Harris County Sheriff's deputies say the driver of the car wasn't seriously injured, but he's still in the hospital. As of last update, they say he lost control of the car due to a medical condition. Now, we still haven't been told the nature of that medical condition. So far, none of the people involved in this have been officially identified. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Matt.